Good afternoon. We're back with another episode of the Lord of the Rings LCG progression series. Playing solo as always, and today's quest is the Drowned Ruins. Continuing to play the Outland Swarm deck, so for the setup, we have a Grotto deck, which are these cards, and for the setup we add 2 locations from the Grotto deck to the staging area. Grotto side face up. So we got Undersea Grotto and Waterlogged Halls. And how this quest works is once you complete these locations, you flip to their underwater side. There are special underwater rules. We get Naasaya and Captain Sahir for this mission. So when an underwater location is active, you can't play attachments or allies. After a double-sided location is explored, add the top location from the Grotto deck to the staging area. You cannot advance unless there are at least 3 underwater locations in the victory display. So we gotta travel to the Grotto location, explore it, flip it to underwater, explore that while not being able to play any attachments or allies while it is active, and we got to do that 3 times to move on. Well, that hand seems good. We got multiple allies to play and Steward of Gondor and additional resource acceleration. So let's get started. Okay. I'll get Steward out. Get Captain's Wisdom. Gaining Strength. And now how do I want to do this? I know I want to play Ethir Swordsman. I know I want to play Knight of the Swan. Anfalas Herdsman. And do I want to play Forlong or Faramir? I have 3 copies of each in the deck. Forlong would be in his final form, but Faramir adds a lot of willpower. I think I'll take Faramir here. I value his willpower more than I value Forlong. Forlong's primary usage in this deck is tanking and attacking, and I don't have any Warriors of Lossarnach. If I did have 2, I might consider Forlong or even 1. But I think Faramir gets more value right away. So, questing. Let's go. How much do I want to do here? It's not super important to make a lot of progress on the quest right now. We got 4 threat against. Can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and maybe 7, 8. Card is, when revealed, each player must remove a character from the quest. If the active location is underwater, it is not. There is no active location. So just remove a character from the quest. I'll remove Naasaya. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 progress. Which of these do I want to move to? Each undead enemy gets -1 threat. Reduce the cost of the first ally played by the players each round. I'll do that. That sounds nice. Let's see. When a double-sided location is explored. Okay. Well, on to the next round. And we've got +2 resources for Steward. Let's add another Captain's Wisdom. And I can go either Swordsman number 2 and Forlong. So it turns out playing Faramir last turn was a good decision. Now I can transfer some resources for Naasaya and Captain Sahir. And I do save a resource on Ethir Swordsman due to Undersea Grotto. Oh, after you travel to Undersea Grotto, you may flip it to its underwater side. Interesting. But I chose not to do that, so yep. Let's see, how much do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 probably, so 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't have any Warriors of Lossarnach yet, so I'm a little weak on tanking. Each player must remove a character from the quest. If the location is underwater, it is not deal 2 damage. So I got 2 of those in a row. Okay, well. I'll remove the Anfalas Herdsman, so I still got 4, 8 progress. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flip over. So this is going to require 14 progress, and while Twisting Hollow is the active location, players cannot ready from card effects. If Twisting Hollow is the active location at the end of the quest phase, then each player must discard 1 character. Then you may flip Twisting Hollow to its grotto side. Okay, so we flipped it after exploring it. And now I have to discard a character. I guess that's going to be the Anfalas Herdsman. I've not played this quest before, and so I did not know that. I would have chosen to flip it during the travel phase if I had. But oh well. On to the next round. 1, 2, 3. And we've got another Knight of the Swan coming, along with 2 Errand-riders. And I can get another resource on Captain Sahir. So how much do I need? 14, 18, probably 20. So let's see. 4, 8, 12. 15, 18, 19, 20, 19, 20, 21, 22, to 4, 22 to 4. Actually can't play Knight of the Swan or Errand-riders due to the being underwater. So I think that's gonna change who I send, right? Because I wanted 20 something. I wanted 20, so 4, 8, 12, 15, 18. Yeah, 21 to 4, 17 progress. That'll clear the location. And bring out another grotto. I think I'll just go ahead and travel there and flip it immediately. When Sunken Temple is the active location, treat each detachment as if its printed text box is blank. Okay, so no resources next turn. If Sunken Temple is the active location at the end of the quest phase, discard 1 resource from each objective ally and each hero's resource pool, then you may flip. Okay. So I'm just leaving him there. Let's discard these and move on to the next round. So let's just go ahead and quest any 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18. 4, 8, 12, 15. I will transfer resources. It's 19. Remove a character from the quest. Deal 2 damage. I'll remove... let's see. How much do I need? 14. So 4, 8, 12, 15. I can move Sahir, remove Sahir, and deal 2 damage. And I still make 11 progress. So that's 2 grottos, or 2 underwater locations explored, and we got another one incoming. I'm gonna go ahead and travel to waterlogged halls, but I will not flip it immediately this turn. Well, maybe I should. I mean, yeah, let's flip it immediately. While Dark Abyss is the active location, characters cannot attack. If Dark Abyss is the active location at the end of the quest phase, deal 1 damage to each character in play. Okay. So I can't play attachments or allies, but I can play gaining strength. And let's go ahead and move a resource to Captain Sahir. How much do I need? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20. So 4, 8, 12, 15, 21. The card is Drowned Cave. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 21 is 14 progress. And we're on to phase 2. Well, not yet. I still need to explore this. I'm going to move to Drowned Cave. Well, it's the active location. Let's see. I do add another grotto. So while it's the active location, undead enemies cannot be engaged. I do have to engage this enemy this turn. If Drowned location is active at the end of the quest phase, each player must discard the top 10 cards of his deck. Alright, I'll move to it. This enemy will engage. It's not underwater, so it's pretty mild enemy. I'll have it attack Denethor. Oh, it is underwater. Okay, so it's 4. 1 damage. And I can deal 2... spend a resource to go up to 6. And I'll transfer 1 back over. On to the next round. I can play stuff again. No, that's underwater. I cannot. I could play a very good tail, though. Players cannot play attachment or allies. Let's see. This says put into play. Does that count? I'm not sure, so I probably better not do it. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16 probably. So 4, 8, 12. And we'll transfer a resource. 18. You cannot flip the active location this round. If it's underwater, resolve its forced effect as if it is the end of the quest phase. Well, that means I have to discard the top 10 cards. Rip 10 cards of the deck. So I had, what, 21, 4, 8, 12, 18 to 4 is 14 progress. So we're on to phase 2. Make the set-aside shrine to Morgoth the active location. Cannot have attachments, cannot enter the staging area. At the beginning of the quest phase, flip shrine to its underwater side without removing its progress tokens. When it's placed in the victory display, the players have escaped from the flooded grotto and win the game. Captain Sahir flips to his enemy's side. Removing all tokens. And makes an immediate attack against the first player. Each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for an undead enemy. Okay, so Captain Sahir makes an immediate attack and then is removed from the game. Well, you can't have him attack not Asaya. Any of my heroes would die, so I guess it's got to be the Knight of the Swan. If the active location is underwater, it is not. So that will kill my Knight of the Swan. And then I remove him from the game. Search for an undead enemy and add it to staging. Drowned dead. Soulless cadaver. It's an add to staging, so Throngs of Unfaithful. I'll just take a Soulless Cadaver. Gives me some leeway in terms of how long I have to engage it, and I'm not really lacking on willpower right now. While an underwater location is the active location, players cannot play attachments or allies. Okay. So this was all happening at during the quest phase. We just resolved the quest. And at the beginning of the quest phase, this will flip. So that's all for that round. Discard the hand, and we're on to the next round. 1, 2, 3. I would love to draw a Men of the West. Let's just gain some resources. And I'll play Warrior of Lossarnach. And just gonna quest at the beginning of the quest phase. We flip it to underwater. Cannot have attachments. If it's active at the end of the quest phase, raise each player's threat by 5. So I'm just sending everybody, I think. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 18, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I would make 20 progress. That's barely enough if I draw 2 threat or less. So maybe I should play it safer. If I don't draw 2 threat or less, I have to hope it's not an enemy that will engage me and kill somebody. Let's take the risk. Okay, it's 1 threat which surges into. When revealed, add the top location from the grotto deck to the staging area and flip that location to its underwater side. Okay, so we do not get there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 16 progress. And at the end of the quest phase, I'm taking 5 threat. We'll engage this enemy, but not this one, thankfully. And this will attack undefended. Discard an attachment you control. I don't think I had reset that. So I take 2 damage from the undefended attack, and we're on to the next round. Should win this turn. Heed the Dream. Let's hope for a Men of the West. There is one. Excellent. Okay. So I think this is going to be a win, because I can now play all of my dudes from this card. How many we got here that I want to play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, how much do each of these cost? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5. That's no problem. Could even do one more. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. I paid for that one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to grab, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I wanted. Let me see here. How many did I want to grab? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from Denethor. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that was right. So I can grab 5 with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually want to do one more for 6, and they will cost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 resources. 2, 5. I'll have 4 left, so I can actually get one more. Spend one more for Men of the West and grab Hunter of Lamedon. So that's a Men of the West for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I spent 4 from Hirluin and 3 from Denethor to do that. And then I can play them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll decline his ability. And then Knight of the Swan. Okay. And so now I just need to quest, and I'll need how much? 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. So we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 24. Add the top location from the grotto deck to the staging area and flip to its underwater side. So that's 4. So I had 24 to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 10 progress. That will end the game. Well, I don't think I needed to bring this deck against this quest. This was my first time playing this quest. It's a little on the easier side, I would say, unless I just got very lucky on this playthrough. But, oh wait, was underwater, wasn't I? So I couldn't actually play any of these dudes. Okay, well let me see. I still had enough, right, if I quested with everybody. Then I would quest with everyone as I did last turn. And I'd have 4, 8, 12. I don't think I had him out either, did I? 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and I only needed 2. Whoops. Oh well. Forgot for a moment the text of the quest. While underwater. Can't do anything. But yeah, anyway, not a super difficult quest, in my view. I like the design of it, though. I've loved this this cycle of quests and the expansion as well, the Grey Havens. In terms of the quest design, the cards haven't always been strong, except for the expansion and the first adventure pack. But I have loved this cycle for the quests overall. And I know that there's going to be a reprint of the Angmar Awakened cycle. That is not a good cycle for new players, I don't think. It has the hardest quest in the game, Karn Doom, and you don't get a lot of help from the cards. I would consider this cycle a much better one to play for newer players. But, as long as it gets new players in the game, right? So anyway, thanks for watching. One last note, I did play Warrior of Lossarnach, the first one, when I should not have. So instead of 14 progress being on this quest after the first turn that I quested against it, it would have been 12. And then I would have needed 6 progress. And then if I sent everybody to the quest, it would have been 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's 9 progress. Still enough to clear. So it doesn't affect anything, but it was a mistake. I should not have been able to play Warrior of Lossarnach the first turn against this location, and certainly not anything the second. So that made the video longer than it would have been otherwise, but this was my first time against this quest. So it's a little more polished when I practice the quest first before playing on video, but I thought players might be interested in seeing a little bit about the process of learning a new quest. Thanks for watching.